Shit, what am I doing?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Ryder. I'm 24 years old, and if there's one thing I've learned about being 24, it's hard to get dates when you're ugly. I mean, look at me. I look like your accountant if he sold fentanyl. I look like I make vape juice out of my bathtub. I'm so ugly in high school I was voted most likely to masturbate. Okay, that's how ugly I am. And so I attract, usually on Tinder, I attract old white women. And I usually go after them because, well, I have mommy issues. My mom left me when I was a child. And so I have mommy issues, so that I got that going for me. And so I was on a date a while back, and to give you an idea of how old this woman was, she was so old her social security number was 3. She was so old her blood type had been discontinued. She was so old she remembered when the NBA draft took place on a dock. That's how old she was.
How did we get that?
So anyway, so me and this old chick, and we had dinner, and then we got in her car because I was trying to screw, and so we went to her house, and she was talking about how she had kids, and she was telling me about how her oldest son died. He died. He was mauled in a motorcycle accident and all this stuff, and she was telling me about how he died, how she talks to him. She talks to him through Ouija boards and crystal balls, and I'm in the back of my mind going, this bitch is nuts. Not to go to her house. Okay. Anyway, so we get to her house, and her house was the craziest house I'd ever seen in my life. It was black walls and purple lights, and she had no overhead lighting. It was just lamps with purple light bulbs and red curtains, and very dark house. And she says, you sit there, and I'm going to go freshen up in the bathroom and get something more comfortable. I said, well, this is just like in the movies. And so I'm sitting there, and in the corner of my eye, I see this long box. I see this long box, and I said, this bitch has a coffin in her house. I bet you if I stick around too long, I'm going to end up in that box. And then common sense kind of played around and said, now maybe she's moving, or maybe she's taking down the Christmas tree or something, And I'm like, no, bitch has their dead son's in that room. And anyway, I forgot about it, and she comes out, and naturally we start making out. And so we start making out, and at the corner of my eye, because of moving and stuff, I see the box again. And I try to ignore it, but let me just tell you, if you are making out and you think that there's a dead body in the other room, it's a total mood kill. It's a total mood kill. So I naturally did what any sane person would do. I jumped, I threw her off of me, and I said, listen, you crazy psycho. You have your dead son in the other room. He's in a coffin, and that's why you talk to him, and I'm not going to sit here and let you kill me. And she goes, what are you talking about? And she moseys on to the other room. She turns on the light, and it was a tanning bed. I left embarrassed, as one should, and I didn't get a call back. It's hard to get women when you're ugly. And, the second date, nada, right? I accidentally stumbled upon, this is funny, I came out of the Japanese, one of the department stores, these two old Japanese ladies approached me and had the white American thing going for me. And so, she again said, we want to meet you, blah, 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 blah. So again, naturally trying to screw, have dinner. And through crazy wild events, they ended up being Japanese spies. And so I had to get the authorities involved. And, so there are two things. We can learn two things. One, old, ugly white women are crazy. And two, they might be spies. And if you look like an accountant who sells fentanyl, stay off Tinder. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
I have no idea where I put this in.